What started as a quiet evening in Buenos Aires turned into a puzzling tragedy that shocked the world. On October 16, 2024, Liam Payne, former member of the iconic band One Direction, found himself at the center of a mystery at the CasaSur Palermo Hotel. An unexpected phone call, a distressed voice on the line.
Bueno, tenemos un huésped que está sobrepasado de droga y alcohol y bueno, está...
And a hotel that suddenly became the scene of chaos and unanswered questions. What exactly happened in those final moments? When the emergency calls came in, the tensions rose, and the hotel became the last place he was seen. Around 5 p.m., the emergency center received a call from the hotel employee. This call would mark the beginning of a series of events. It soon became clear that the guest in question was none other than Liam Payne, former member of the world-famous band One Direction. According to the 911 transcript, which was later made public, the hotel employee described a situation that was spiraling out of control. He reported that a guest was behaving aggressively and was possibly under the influence of substances. "He's destroying everything," he said. "We need someone urgently." The line was abruptly cut off. The employee reported that the situation was escalating further and urgently requested assistance. Around 5:05 p.m., just a few minutes after the first call, a second call followed. This time, the hotel employee again reported that the situation was escalating. "We need someone, and quickly. The guest is in a room with a balcony, and we're afraid his life is in danger." The hotel employee, who later identified himself as Esteban, stressed that he was worried the situation might spiral out of control. At 5:10 p.m., just a few minutes after the second call, the events took a tragic turn. Liam fell from the third-floor balcony of the hotel, approximately 13 to 14 meters down. When the emergency services arrived, they attempted to resuscitate him, but his injuries proved fatal, and he was pronounced deceased at the scene. Firefighters were brought in to remove the body from the incident site. Eyewitnesses reported that the staff provided assistance and that guests observed the situation amid the increased activity at the hotel. The hotel staff tried to manage the situation as best they could, while also trying to maintain privacy. The events drew significant attention, both locally and internationally. Many people tried to understand what had happened and why the situation escalated so quickly. When the police and medical responders entered the hotel room, they found a scene of overturned furniture and scattered personal belongings, including a broken laptop. They thoroughly examined the room and collected evidence. It soon became clear that multiple factors played a role in the events leading up to the fall. In the hours following the fatal incident, the police launched a thorough investigation into the passing of Liam Payne. The autopsy results revealed that Liam passed away from severe internal injuries caused by the impact of the fall. Toxicology tests were conducted to gain a more complete understanding of the situation. The police worked closely with local authorities to ensure every detail was thoroughly analyzed. The investigation extended to various locations within the hotel, with every piece of evidence examined meticulously. The statements from several hotel guests, who had heard noises coming from Liam's rooms shortly before the fall, were documented as part of the investigation. These testimonies, along with observations of the room, formed a crucial part of the broader inquiry into the circumstances. The investigation also included interviews with other guests, hotel staff, and even some residents living near the hotel. To gain more clarity, the police analyzed the hotel's surveillance footage. They examined who had entered and exited Liam's room in the hours leading up to the incident, hoping that the footage would shed light on the events. The police issued a public appeal for anyone with potential information to come forward, as they tried to piece together what had occurred. While the world tried to understand what had really happened, Liam's family, friends, and the music industry shared their grief and memories. "We are heartbroken. Liam will forever live in our hearts, and we'll remember him for his kind, funny, and brave soul. We are supporting each other the best we can as a family and ask for privacy and space at this awful time," the family said in a short statement. His family spoke openly about their broken hearts and the way they tried to support each other during this difficult time. Cheryl, with whom he had a son, found some comfort in the love and support from Liam's fans. But the loss felt unbearably heavy. The former members of One Direction, Harry Styles, Louis Tomlinson, Niall Horan, and Zayn Malik, shared their grief through a joint statement on the official One Direction Instagram page. They wrote about the precious memories they had built with Liam and emphasized that these moments would always hold a special place in their hearts. Their thoughts went out to Liam's family, friends, and the many fans who loved him. They spoke about the deep sense of loss his absence left behind and expressed how much he meant to them. The message was signed with their first names, highlighting their bond with Liam and with each other. Additionally, many other musicians, artists, and celebrities offered their condolences. The hashtag RIP Payne quickly became trending on social media as millions of fans worldwide shared their sorrow and offered support to Liam's family. Artists from various genres expressed their respect for his legacy and recalled the moments when he inspired others, both through his music and his open conversations about personal challenges. Ed Sheeran shared, "At a loss for words. My thoughts are with his family and loved ones. Every memory I have with him is a great one. Just such a heartbreaking situation. Be kind, X." Paris Hilton also responded with the following message. "So upsetting to hear the news of Liam Payne passing. Sending love and condolences to his family and loved ones. RIP, my friend." The Backstreet Boys added, "Words cannot express the emotions we are collectively feeling right now, and it seems like the rest of the world is in the same boat. Our hearts go out to Liam's family, friends, and Directioners around the world. Rest in peace, brother." Memorial sites emerged in cities like London and Buenos Aires, where fans laid flowers, letters, and candles as a tribute to their idol. For many, Liam was not just a musician, but someone who had helped them through difficult times with his music. The expressions of grief and support highlighted the deep bond he had built with his fans, a connection that went beyond his music. The streets around the CasaSur Palermo Hotel were also covered with flowers and letters from fans who gathered to pay their final respects. What happened in Buenos Aires marked a tragic end to a life that had started with so much promise. Liam's story began on August 29, 1993, in Wolverhampton, England. His childhood was not always easy. From a young age, he faced health challenges, which motivated him to come back stronger. His first step toward fame came in 2010, when he auditioned for The X Factor. Although he initially didn't make it as a solo artist, he was grouped with 4 other boys: Harry Styles, Louis Tomlinson, Niall Horan, and Zayn Malik, forming a group that would later become known as One Direction. During his time with One Direction, Liam, along with his bandmates, released 5 studio albums that achieved worldwide success. Their tours attracted huge crowds, and their music reached fans all around the globe. The band became a global phenomenon, with an influence that extended far beyond music. They became a cultural icon of a generation, with fans following them everywhere, from concerts to interviews. Liam was praised for his powerful vocals and his ability to captivate an audience. After One Direction went on hiatus in 2016, Liam decided to pursue his own musical path. He released his first solo single, Strip That Down, in 2017, which was an immediate hit. His music showcased a more mature, pop-oriented style. It was a time of new artist exploration, where he collaborated with various international artists and continued to develop his sound. Despite the challenges of a solo career, Liam remained determined, always striving to improve himself. Although his solo career experienced mixed success, until the end, he continued working on new projects and kept his fans involved in his life and work, highlighting his loyalty to them. The passing of Liam Payne has left a great void in the music industry and in the hearts of his fans and family. Liam will be remembered as an artist who always stayed close to his fans. He shared his successes and his struggles with them and was always grateful for their support. His music, both with One Direction and as a solo artist, has left a lasting impression and continues to inspire people around the world. The world of pop music also acknowledges the loss of Liam, and remembers his contributions to contemporary music culture. For millions of fans, Liam will always remain an important part of their youth and memories. He lives on through the music he left behind, and the lasting impact he had on their lives, and the broader world of entertainment.